My idea was to have more time for this game.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
It
We
did
can go
not
a little
succeed.
bit over, but we don't want to go too much over.
Yeah, okay.
Just a little bit.
This is the most cool game ever. There are 4 sets of players. This is for Argentina versus Brazil.
Oh.
Because Netherlands and Germany is in the boot at the moment. And I will not set it up complete now, of course, but
Okay.
you have your goalie like this. Of course, you place it in your goal. Defenders are marked by the button side,
Okay.
like the attacking players are just round underside. That's how you can see them. And
Oh, okay.
midfielders in between there have a little bit such a cut inside.
Oh, I see. They're different widths at the bottom, so they're flat
Yes.
on one side and it's
Exactly.
wider for different ones. I see.
These are the yellow cards. Okay. And everything, the defenders are placed on
Here are the defenders.
this line. If you have 4 defenders, for example, you place them like this. And if you have 3 midfielders, maybe midfielders you place like
These are defenders.
Place like this way, this way. And attacking players you place at the front. The remaining players you place that are the
They get to
substitutes for later
sit
in the
the
game.
couches.
Yes.
All right.
Also one goalie.
I'll be a substitute player. Take the couch.
You like this. And for the other team, I will now just place a few to give some examples of moves. So that's normally you place them at the start like this. But I will place a few and then I will show a few moves of it. Suppose the ball is maybe here later in the game.
Oh, there's the soccer ball. Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players normally per team. Later there can be yellow and red cards. So sometimes you lose players.
Oh, look, there they are, little, tiny little.
Yeah. If the player gets a yellow card, then he really gets a yellow card because you place it on the player.
Oh my goodness.
It's not in the right scale, the yellow card, but it's.
He has to carry it around with him.
If a player gets an injury, then you place the white injury card on it.
Okay.
And when you have your turn, I will give an example of the turn.
Okay.
Maybe it's the turn for Brazil now. I play for Brazil, it's a 2. This player could go to the ball with 2 steps. You cannot go diagonally, only this directions. 1, 2, then you reach the ball. Then you kick the ball by the remaining number of pips, that's 0 in this case.
Okay.
But always 1 extra. So in this case, 0 plus 1 is 1. So you place the ball 1, and the ball you can kick in any direction, also diagonally. So maybe there, but it's not very smart because now you place him in front of your opponent,
Right.
and the opponent can kick on goal maybe. So you can place it there, maybe that's better, or even here, but it's not so fine. This is possible. Maybe I would place it here, and then nothing else happens. Then it's the turn for Argentina, also a 2. Maybe 1, 2. This is the only player that can reach the ball because this is 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 I would do, or yeah, I think so. And then it's the turn for Brazil. Only 1. Every time when there's a 1, the clock starts on 0 every time when there's a 1 rolled with one of the 3 dice. Then the clock counts 1 space further. If it's at the end, then it's the end of the time. I will explain that also. Now it's a turn. And with the 1, maybe this was done. Now it's a nice example. Now it's Argentina as a 6. You can go to the ball. That's 1 step, 5 remaining plus 1 is still 6. You can go diagonally and you can also reach one of your own players, like here. And then again you get 1 extra. The remaining pips is 4 in that case, but again you get 1 extra. Every player used makes that the ball goes 1 step further. So it was 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 you can do. And then you have a very high chance to score a goal.
Okay.
But that's not in the... but this player here, the ball passes the Brazilian player very close by. And that means that the Brazilian player can try to intercept the ball. And therefore you need the green die. If you have a 3, then you intercept. If it's a 1 or a 2, it's only 3 sides, 3 numbers. If you have a 1 or a 2, nothing happens, then only the player goes here. And then it's still a kick on goal. But suppose it was a 3. Then this player did kick the ball, and then it goes by the remaining number of steps. And that was still 5 plus 1. It's always plus 1 in this game. Remaining number of steps was 5 plus 1, so 6 steps. It goes in the direction that player moves with trying to intercept the ball. So you cannot really control it because you only hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if it succeeds your interception, then it's the turn of the other player direct. So that's not so fine, but it's better than a goal kick, of course. And now it passes again players who can intercept, but if there are 2 players from different teams at both sides, then they cannot intercept. That happens here, here, and here by coincidence. So now it is a turn for Argentina again. It's a 4. Also good for the example, because now you can do 1, and you can reach the goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can kick on goal. Then the goalie has a chance to save, but again there's a chance to intercept the ball. So I roll for Brazil. This time it does not succeed. So he only goes there and the ball goes further. Now the goalie can try to save the ball. You can choose here or here. Maybe this is a good spot to save. I cannot explain why yet, but then you know the game better. And therefore for the goalie is the third die. That's a 4-sided die. The goalie has a chance of 3 out of 4 to save the kick on goal, the shot on goal. And normally, in the best case, the goalie has 3 out of 4 chance. But if the shot was faster, now it was 4, you just reached the goal, so it was not very fast. If it was a 5 or a 6, it was faster. If it was a 5, then the goalie has only 2 out of 4 chance. If it was a 6, then the goalie has only 1 out of 4 chance.
Okay.
And if the goalie is 1 step further away, for every step further you lose 1/4 chance. Aldi knows the street soccer a bit. And so now the goalie has a good chance because he only reached the goal and it's very short for the goalie. So 3 out of 4 chance. We will see if Argentina scores a goal here. It's not a goal because it's a 3, then it's a save. And with a 3 or 4 it will be a save complete. I mean, then he has it in his hands. Then he can kick out the ball by using simply the style. If it was just saved, if it was a 2, then it was a close save. That was the lowest number to save it. And then it would be a rebound. Then it would bounce diagonally from the goalie by the remaining number of steps. That was 1 plus 1, of course. It's always plus 1.
Always plus 1.
And that would be 1, 2 in this case. And then this is again plus 1, so he can place it there. But the bad thing with the rebound is that now Argentina has a turn again. Sometimes it rebounds to the opponent and the opponent has a very big advantage. So that are some things to explain the interceptions, the shots on goal. I did not explain the warming up. You must let people warm up first before they can substitute. Yes. Everything which is in soccer is in this game too.
Really?
If the yellow and red cards, if for example Argentina rolls a 2 now, then there must be he must make a foul this player, because none of the Argentina players can get closer to the ball than the opponent. and you are the coach of this player, but you cannot control your players so well. Sometimes they make fouls.
So that's built into.
And then the ball is of course on the foul place. This player will get 2 steps to his own side. He will get the yellow card. If that's the second yellow card for him, then he goes out of the game, of course. He will be injured. If it's the second injury, he will also go out of the game, but then you can substitute direct, even without warming up the player. So that's about the yellow cards and the injuries and the fouls. And there can be corners, kicks and throw-ins, of course, because the interceptions make that sometimes going out of bounds, the ball.
And then the scoreboard?
Scoreboard, there are these numbers for this. So it starts with 0-0, of course.
Right.
If there was a goal scored by Argentina, then you place the 1, and these numbers make. It's a digital board with cardboard. And when it's the end, when there's 16 times a 1 rolled with this or the other die, then it's the end of the game. So if it's like here, and you are 2 goals behind, you have still a theoretical chance, of course, to win the game. And I explained, I hope I was not too hasty with explaining, but I explained every...
yeah, no, you did a good job, and even for someone like me who doesn't know all the rules of soccer,
I played it
still
already.
understood how it works, you know, it makes
I played
sense.
this already 30 years, this game. And so for me everything is very easy, so it's always hard for me to explain it to people because I don't know. For me it's so easy after all those years that I don't know where people don't understand.
So you came up with the game 30 years ago?
I started with it 30, but every year it changes a bit. And now it's the first published game.
All right. Well, very cool. I think it's such a popular sport that I'm sure it'll go over well. So, all right. Well, awesome. You did a good job going through 4 games.
I'm now thinking, what did I forget? But
yeah.
Of course, I did forget several things, but that's not so important.
Yeah. And how long does it normally take to play?
It takes about, when you play it for the first time, 1 hour or so. But when you are very familiar to it, you play it in 30 minutes or something like that.
All right.
It goes very quick.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for showing this to us.
Thank you.